At the great house of Collinwood, Victoria Winters has returned to her life from her strange and haunting adventure into the past. But the terrible events she lived through there are beginning to change not only her life, but the lives of others around her. For this night, one man, afraid of what she might have discovered in 1795, has taken her away with him. But the end of their journey was a hospital, and the unexpected attention of a strange doctor.
Where are my clothes?
Mr. Collins, I want you to lie down.
What time is it?
Nearly 4.
Please, I want you to call Collinwood and ask them to send a car for me immediately.
Mr. Collins, I've been trying to tell you, I have given you many injections of new and in some cases experimental drugs. I had no choice but to use them. Now it is naturally vital that we have a chance to study your reactions to them. Vital to you.
Only one thing is important to me.
That you be home before dawn?
Why do you ask that? Why? What do you know about me?
I know that you're not going to leave this room.
I will take whatever chance I must.
You and I must talk, Mr. Collins.
No, not tonight. Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
After dark?
Then come to Colin.
You don't understand what's happened to you. You don't know.
I can waste no more time.
You are too weak. It is vital that you stay here.
No. What are you doing?
Mr. Collins, it is 4 o'clock. Yes. But in the afternoon.
Close it before I die. Please. Do you want to kill me?
Come. Look at the sun, Mr. Collins. Don't be afraid.
No.
Come, Mr. Collins. You've been so brave up to now. Come, look into the light, Mr. Collins. Come, Mr. Collins, look into the light.
How warm the sun is. I had forgotten.
Why do you stare at your hands?
In a moment they will grow old. I will see the flesh wither.
No, Mr. Collins, you have changed.
You know what I am.
I know what you were, Mr. Collins.
You mean that? This is not some monstrous joke. It is true?
Yes, it is true.
Why? How?
I wish I knew how. Yes, there is still a faint pulse beat.
Can it all be over? Can the curse be finished?
So a curse was responsible.
No, Angelique will not let it happen. You're wrong, Doctor. This will end as it did with Dr. Hoffman.
You are wrong, Mr. Collins. I have given you an injection to avoid what happened with Dr. Hoffman.
Then I can live as any other man.
Yes. For now, I see no reason. Why not?
For now. How often have I wanted to give a year for an hour to be as I was, just to step into the light. I only dreamed. I had forgotten the beauty of the day, the colors and the light, the green of the grass, the leaves of the trees, the blue of the sky. I am alive again. How long will it last? How did you do it?
We did it by chance. But fortunately, we know what we did, if there is a regression.
I may go back.
We are dealing with the unknown.
Yes, I understand that.
However, fortunately, I have an excellent record of what I did. And I'm sending my notes on to Dr. Hoffman, so that if I'm not available, she'll be able to treat you.
I'm not sure I like that.
Dr. Hoffman has your best interest at heart.
She told you about me, what I am?
No, she did not. Actually, she refused to tell me. But I suspected right from the beginning. And then when she insisted that the room be darkened, then it was that I knew. Now tell me, Mr. Collins, how long had you been as you were?
Almost 200 years, chained in a coffin, until last year.
Who besides Dr. Hoffman knows?
No one.
What about this woman, Angelique, that you mentioned, who was preventing your cure? What about her? Please, Mr. Collins, you must tell me. I must know what I'm fighting.
She was a witch. I married her before I realized who she was and what she was. And her curse made me as you found me. Oh, if I could only find some place where I could hide from her spirit.
Mr. Collins, perhaps in the mastery of science, in the mastery of modern medicine, you will find your best hiding place.
She will fight you.
No, I will defend you, Mr. Collins.
Doctor, how can I express my gratitude to you? What can I do for you?
For now, nothing. Your feelings are enough.
I will make a vow. If ever you want me to do anything for you, I will do it without question, whatever it is.
Thank you. I shall remember that. I want you to lie down now. I shall have the curtains removed, Mr. Collins. Begin a new life. The most exciting thought that a man can have. I am learning that too.
Hello? Hello? Gone. Roger, why didn't you answer the phone? It might have been the hospital. Roger? Roger, what's wrong with you? Can't you hear me?
Of course I can hear you, Naomi.
What?
Who could avoid hearing your senseless prattle?
Roger Collins.
Roger, indeed. Your sherry has not only gone to your brain, but your tongue as well. I will not have this senseless drinking.
Roger, what's the matter with you? Look at me.
I have no desire to look at you in the condition you're obviously in.
Oh, I'm worried about you.
I have never given you cause to worry during the entire time we've been married, Naomi.
Married? Roger, stop staring at that portrait and turn around and look at me, and I mean it.
Use that tone of voice with me again, Naomi. Look at your hair. Look at it.
What's wrong with my hair?
And your hand. It's shaking.
With rage?
Rage, indeed. You have the effrontery to be enraged in my presence. Go to your room.
What?
And stay there until your health and disposition improve. Do you understand me?
No, I do not.
Naomi.
Will you stop calling me that?
I have never laid a finger on you, but unless you do what I say, I will
Stop
be
it,
forced.
Roger!
What? Liz, you hit me.
I'm sorry, Roger, but you were behaving incredibly.
Incredibly?
Well, you weren't yourself at all. Surely you must remember
What?
what you said to me.
I'm not aware that I said anything to you.
Roger,
When did you come in the room?
when you didn't answer the phone.
Oh, my dear sister, you're making this up.
I am not.
Now, you don't expect me to remember that I forget what I say. I have an admirable memory for my own conversation.
Roger, when we go to the hospital this afternoon, I want you to see a doctor.
Nonsense.
It's time you had a checkup.
I'm all right.
No, you are not.
At least I think I am. Besides, this afternoon at the hospital, I have other things to do.
What? Why do you stare at that so?
I don't know.
You have any idea how much time you spend looking at it?
It fascinates me. Liz, I wonder who she really is.
Is? This picture is an antique. Whoever posed for it is dead.
You're wrong. You're very wrong. Sometimes I hear her voice.
How thoughtful of you, Elizabeth.
I remember you said you liked them.
I was just thinking I must do something about the gardens at the old house. I've always been fond of gardens. I don't know why I didn't do it before.
You look well, Barnabas. Doesn't he, Roger?
Well, if I do, I owe it to the care I have received here. Come, sit down.
Thank you. You don't know what a panic I felt when Dr. Hoffman told us.
Well, both Vicky and I are very lucky.
Well, she's an excellent driver. I don't understand how it happened.
Well, there was a man standing on the side of the road. He tried to hail us, and, well, Vicky simply lost control. Have you seen her yet?
No, we want to see you first, then we will.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable sitting down, Roger? What's wrong?
He's not feeling well. I've been trying to get him to see a doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have visitors. I'll come back later.
Oh, no, Dr. Lang. I would like you to meet my family. This is my cousin, Elizabeth Stoddard, Dr. Lang.
How do you do, Doctor?
How do you do, Mr. Stoddard?
He saved my life. And Roger Collins.
How do you do, Mr. Collins? I'm sorry to intrude, but actually all I wanted was just to leave off this medicine and also to check and see if you're feeling as well as you seem to be this afternoon.
Oh, yes. Touch wood. Haven't done that in years. Well, it brings luck, so nothing will change.
Doctor, how long do you think my cousin and Miss Withers will have to be here?
Well, I'm not quite sure, Mrs. Stoddard.
Doctors don't like to commit themselves, Elizabeth.
Well, I should think Miss Winters should be released tomorrow, and Mr. Collins probably in a day, 2 or 3 days.
Oh, how I long to leave. I have so many plans, Elizabeth.
Barnabas, your reaction to your accident is marvelous. I've never heard you talk about making plans before. You've been such a recluse. Doctor, I must congratulate you. The next time I'm depressed, I'm going to come to you to give me the same medicine you gave him.
Well, as long as you don't feel that you must have an accident, I should be delighted to treat you, Mrs. Stoddard. I'll look in on you later. Very pleased to have met you, Mrs. Stoddard.
Thank you.
Mr. Collins?
What a charming man.
Yes, and brilliant. I'm deeply indebted to him.
Roger, you didn't say a word to him.
No.
That was extremely rude of you.
I must get back to Collingwood.
No, we haven't seen Vicky yet.
I'll have a car sent back for you.
Roger.
It is not this easy.
I beg your pardon.
I must go.
What does he mean?
I don't know.
He seems so remote.
There's no reason for him to. He's very fond of you. Something is happening to him. I don't know what it is. I just don't know.
I have brought it. It is his. His name is on it. But I don't know if I can do what is in my mind, what you must have put in my mind. But there's no reason for me to think of it myself. None. But I will try. I will try.
What is it, Doctor?
Well, I don't know. Beginning of a headache, possibly. But I'm sure I'll be all right. Yes, now tell me, Mr. Collins, about the witch, Angelique. Now, you said she came originally from the West Indies?
Yes, she came to my father's house as a servant to my fiancée, Josette. Doctor, what's wrong?
Oh, my head!
I'll get someone.
Wait. Wait! It's all over. It's very peculiar. Yes, very peculiar.
Very, very peculiar indeed.
I've never had anything like that before.
I don't imagine you have.
What do you mean?
Well, if it starts again very quickly, I may know the cause of it.
Well, I hope it doesn't.
So do I. Even more than you. Doctor.
I can't see! I
Doctor.
can't see!
Nurse.
I'm blind! I can't see! Everything is going dim! Dim! Help me! I can't see!
Why? Why do you tell me to put it in the fire? Why do you tell me to do that? What am I doing? I will. I don't care what happens to him. I cannot. I don't know what it means, but I cannot, not even for you.
Mr. Collins! Mr. Collins! Wait, I'm all right now.
What?
Yes, it's all over. I can see. There's no more pain. I don't understand.
Angelique.
The witch? Mr. Collins?
You don't know her powers.
But she wouldn't come after me.
But she has.
She would go after you.
Perhaps she cannot now. If that is true, then do no more for me. Let me revert to what I was.
Absolutely not.
You must, or she will kill you. She will destroy you. Her revenge on us for your curing me. Your payment, doctor, will be death unless I stop it.